And thank you to One Time Plumber for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio here in the Sawmill Theaters complex on this beautiful Thursday morning. Sunny out there, a little cool, but oh, it feels so good. I tell you, cool air after that long hot summer we had feels really good. So if you want to be out this weekend enjoying the beautiful weather, well, you have the perfect opportunity Saturday morning between 8 and 11 a.m. to participate in Keep Payson Clean, the final cleanup of the year. And to talk more about that event, we have in the studio founder Jesse Berry.
Here we are.
Jesse.
Good morning, Chris.
And his fearless sidekick, Ray Lynn Brownlee.
Good morning.
Better known as Ray Ray.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking Keep Payson Clean.
Yeah, final cleanup. We made it here.
Made it to the end of the year.
Yes. Honestly, it's a lot, you know. We started our first one in 2023 with having 4 events, and then this year in 2024 we had 8. So it was seriously just doubling our efforts from the first time around, still figuring out how to structure a 501c, how to do everything the right way, and then on top of that, planning these events out every month and going and getting, it's a lot that goes into it, but oh my gosh, it's so worth it. Just seeing all of the smiles and everything on everybody's faces, everybody's just, you get out there and you're so excited. Mm-hmm. You turn around, you get that instant gratification and it's like, wow, this is so beautiful. And so this last one, we're gonna do that to the 87. Okay. End to end. You can start at the casino, you can go all the way to Home Depot, anywhere in between there. I mean, there's the Walmart Hill, there's Maverick Road. There are so many hot spots along the 87. Mm-hmm. And if we all get out there for just a little bit of time, I have no doubt we can make it sparkle from end to end in just a couple of hours.
Hey, that's what you guys have been doing all year long, or since you started. And I want to, and I'm trying to find the number, and you might know it off the top of your head, one of you too, but I saw on one of the posts on the Keep Payson Clean Facebook group, and if you're not a member of the group, I encourage you to go join it, again on Facebook, Keep Payson Clean, the amount, the pounds of trash that were collected last year. Well, do you remember off the top of your head?
In the last year, the conservative number, so this is based off of numbers that we indefinitely know, we have a little over 100,000 pounds of trash that we collected in this year.
Wow. And that's, I mean, it's one of those things where, and I think we talked about this before, unfortunately the trash is going to be out there. Whether it's people throwing it out, which is very sad, or it's accidental, or flying out of a truck, or we know when we see trash trucks, they try their best to cover, but there's trash, so along airport and going up to the trash companies and stuff, it happens. So some might look at it and say, wow, it's kind of a futile effort. It's going to be there, but you think how much worse it would be and how much worse it would look if there were 100,000 pounds that was still out there or blowing around, or it might blow off of the main street, but then it blows into the woods. Mm-hmm. And when you're out hiking or out in the woods, taking a dog for a walk, whatever, then all this trash. So that's had a huge impact on the community.
I think so.
Oh, it has.
I think it goes beyond that, just being out there too. It's like when your streets are clear, when your city's cleared out, when things are looking beautiful, your mental headspace is clear too. It gets rid of that clutter. A futile effort. I was actually thinking about that just yesterday, and it was along the efforts of I've done this road at least every week for the last year and a half, and there's always going to be dust, there's always going to be trash, there's always going to be stuff blowing through. That's why it's our purpose to take care of it. It's our opportunity to be able to go out there and really revitalize things. And it's like making your bed in the morning. Just because you're gonna go back to sleep, that doesn't mean you don't take the time to clean things up, get things straightened out, and make your bed look beautiful, and then go about your day. We're gonna continue like eating food. You still wanna wash your forks afterwards and doing all of those things.
It's that consistency.
Yeah, that consistency. And we were talking about it before the program. Might sound a little weird, but showering. And it's like, you're gonna stink in a day or two. Does that mean you're not gonna shower again? No, you gotta shower. So, I mean, you know, the same thing. Yeah, it's great. And it is more about, it's not just about picking up trash. There's so much more to keep Payson clean. It has become a community. It's become a group where friendships have stemmed from Keep Payson Clean. The get-togethers always afterwards, and that's the thing. The cleanup is this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
We're gonna switch that up a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna do 9 a.m. to 12.
9 to 12.
We don't need as much time to set up afterwards, so we can push it back a little bit.
Okay.
The frost is melted away by 9 a.m. So it'll be a little bit warmer, 9 to noon.
9 to noon.
Will be the only difference on that flyer right now. So.
Gotcha. And you do want to dress a little warmer because it will be down, you know, at night, right around freezing. So probably 40 degrees when you get out there, in the 40s. So dress appropriately, dress warm.
That is why we switched things up though. So for anybody who's been following this all the way through, the dinner was originally going to be at Rumsey, couldn't have fires at Rumsey, moved to the rodeo grounds. It's going to be freezing outside, and having that much space, we just want to make sure that everyone coming out is comfortable. And so by moving it to the shroom room, they're giving us a deal on the menu. So you can go to our special menu. It's Keep Payson Clean named, and all the drinks are special for us on there. It's going to be $4 for a drink, but then we have free food, the vendors, live music. There's going to be live painting, fire spinning going on, like
fire spinning,
cornhole. It's gonna be awesome.
You
like
doing
I'm not gonna do the fire spinning. You want to walk out of there with your beard hair still, so you don't want me to do that.
Well, it'll make it black again.
Just get a little charcoal on there. And so by doing it there, if we can pack that patio and just have an awesome time and bring some nightlife to Payson and start to kind of move these different directions and get the energy rolling around here. Let's go out and have fun together, you know? They have a fire pit, they have some space heaters that we can put up on the patio, and then with all of our body warmth, because we're all dancing and having a good time together, there's gonna be a drum circle, the band's gonna do a open mic kind of forum, so that way if you wanna sing and you have that talent, jump up there and do it. You wanna grab a guitar, you wanna grab a drum, get up there and do it. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be just us jamming and painting and like just being a community together, coming to that space and having a lot of fun. So
there you go, and that's free food, free music, drinks. There will be a special menu where you can purchase drinks, but again, food, music, live art. All that's free to participate in, so that is great. And that's at the Shroom Room. If you guys don't know, it's right on the corner of 87 and Main Street, the log cabin. You can't miss it. And I'm sure, you know, with the fires going out there and all the people on the patio, that's a great place.
It's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited. And then you can go inside and see their shop inside. They have musical instruments in there, different meeting rooms and upstairs space. It's a super cool spot. So for anybody who has been skeptical of it, because it's called the Shroom Room, go in there, just experience it, because it's a really awesome place.
Yeah, I know. It's funny to talk to a couple people. I'm like, the Shroom Room. They're like, oh, there's psychedelic mushrooms. I'm like, no, it's just mushroom tea, not like hallucinogenic.
It's the adaptogenic mushrooms, which just means that it's helping your body and your mental clarity. That is all.
Think of it, you're getting your vegetables in for the day.
I know, there you go.
It's like going through the mushroom section at Walmart and being like, those portobello psychedelic mushrooms. What? No, they're just edible.
Hey, no, they're just good old fungi.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's good. And yeah, so if you haven't been there, it's a great opportunity to check that out as well. So again, this Saturday's cleanup, Keep Payson Clean, is from 9 a.m. to noon, meeting at Common Grounds.
Yes,
where
we
you
will
can
have
get your
everything.
supplies, grabbers, water, bags. You do need to bring some gloves.
Sturdy gloves if you want them. We've got nitro gloves.
Yeah, the rubber
latex
gloves,
ones, yeah.
latex. Yeah, but
and then sturdy closed-toed shoes, please.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
well, it's cold,
cooler, so
yeah.
you're gonna want to do that anyways. Put some warm socks on.
I think it's the shoe time of the year for most people. I still see some people rocking the flops, but
Right.
you know, it's and fewer and fewer. So
I was not made for that. So I saw a guy when we were out at dinner the other day, and he was
Yeah.
wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and sandals, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna put my second coat back on before we go outside. So
bundle up a little bit. Yeah, no. So Keep Payson Clean again. Just this entire year, it's been great. All the events, picking up streets all throughout the town. Also, Star Valley down there with the little tornado or
Yeah.
whatever that came through, the twister, and all the debris that was thrown out in the woods. You guys were down there like twice last year, wasn't it? At least two times?
Yeah, we've been out in Star Valley a couple of times. It only took an hour. That's what I really want to impress on everybody in the community, is that when we all come together to do this, it takes way less time. We had all of this debris sitting out in the woods around Star Valley for like 6 months, I think it was, between the tornado and when we went and cleaned up.
Yeah.
And we went and cleaned it in an hour with like 20 or 30 people. You know, we did the math out, and so all of the trash that we picked up at this entire last year, if we did one major cleanup, I don't know, maybe April, where we invite everybody from the entire state out and we do like a week-long community service week. I don't know, just saying some things out loud. And we had 1,000 people come out.
Yeah.
We would pick up that 100,000 pounds of trash in one collective hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
One full year.
Yeah.
In 1 hour. And then we all go and because the way that we see this, is that we do have that.
Yeah.
We have 5,000 or 6,000 people, and we're cleaning all of our different trail systems, we're cleaning our streets, we're cleaning up all of our schools, we're cleaning up all of our medical offices. Everywhere in town gets to sparkle for a little while. And then afterwards, we do a concert at the rodeo grounds with like a full band and make it spectacular and awesome, and show people that Payson is an epicenter in the state, and we do provide so much value, and we have one of the coolest places to come and clean up, and so if we all get out there, we all do a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It takes a lot less, okay?
It reminds me of like ants, when you see like ants and just ants everywhere and their little lines and working together, where one ant can only do so much, even though they're very strong. I mean, they're lifting pretty big things for their size. But it's kind of the same concept, and that's what I noticed, and people really commented on when they come out to the cleanups, is if they're out alone picking up trash, just maybe on their walks, or they've never done it as part of a group, it's really cool when you see an entire area, when there's like this really big area that gets picked up, by a group of people, and you're like, wow, if I was just doing that myself,
Take forever.
it would take like days to do.
Seriously.
And it's done in a couple hours.
I think that's one thing, even for myself, like being by yourself, that's something I had to tell myself, don't look down. I have to go do this task, like I don't have time to pick up this trash right now. So even our country's built on that foundation of we the people. So if we stand by that, then it does take the people to create like just a better foundation for the whole country, and it does start little. Like you said with the ants, like it takes all those ants to create one little hole for them to then create the whole their whole, what is the word?
Network.
Their whole network. So it really it does depend on us, and the more we get out there, the better it will be.
It's like a big net, casting a net. If you have a little net, you only get so much, but then the bigger the net is and you cast that out, then you can get more. So
Yeah.
kind of like sweeping, you know, when you sweep an area, it's the same thing. You
Oh,
have,
for sure.
you know, 100 people, 500 people, 1,000 people now.
That's exactly what that looks like, you know?
Net,
And
yeah.
we would literally be able to cover the entire town, you know? And so I want everybody to imagine that too, man. And honestly, if there's any parents listening, I want this next part to just go straight to your kids, man. Like, let them hear this. You guys are powerful. You guys are the future, and I know it doesn't feel like that all the time. When you have to go to school and you're getting told what to do, this, that, and the other, don't wait to start creating. You guys are the future, and it really rides on what you guys want from our community. If our youth go out and start being of service, we're all gonna follow in line, you know? And so that is kind of a direction that Keep Payson Clean will be working towards next year too.
Yeah.
Is more just working with the high school to develop a kind of Keep Payson Clean after school program where we teach awareness of each other,
Yeah.
and then we teach how to safely pick up trash, and you know, we bring the fundamentals down to the elementary level to where they're taking care of their classrooms, and then you go to the middle school and they're taking care of their campuses, and then by the time they're graduating,
Yeah.
they're planning full events with all of the right information, vendors, sponsors, insurance, and all of that good stuff too, you know? So, but with a community service mindedness. If we build this together, ask questions, look for each other's magnificence in this, then we're going to see this beauty and we're going to create from that place, and we're really going to love what we're doing. We continue fighting over the details, we continue doing this silly stuff, and we're going to stay where we are. And I want to see this community just unify on a different level so that our school can be the best that it can be, so that our community can be as beautiful as it can possibly be. And you know, that's the big reason for kind of some transitions that are going to be going through, some adaptations over the next year, because I love this town so much, and I know the potential, and we're not stopping until we're all waving at each other again.
There you go. And what's cool is with you, with Keep Payson Clean being a 501c3, so the kids in school, there's the requirement now, part of the graduation requirement, community service. So it's great because now it can be counted as community service, you know, helping a 501c3, a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So that's just another place that, you know, the students can go to get that, you know, to do the community service.
And we'll feed you.
I know, and you get food. And it's always great food because it's like Alberto's or the chili cheese dogs. Oh,
We really try and keep it local as much as possible. Like for this one, we just went to every burger shop in town that serves even El Rancho, you know, and we just said, hey, everybody is given what little bit they have. We've got some time, we're going out and just collecting everybody.
Yeah.
People are gonna go out into the streets. What resources do you have? And any little bit will help us out.
Yeah.
And whatever else, you know, we have to purchase, cool, we can
Yeah.
do that. But, you know, what can we come together and do? And all of the burgers are donated.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you so much, Chili's,
Chili's.
Midtown Yard, you know, there's, they are providing all the patties, and if I were to go through everyone, it would take a minute, but you know, thank you guys so much. And so sides, everything, it's all been donated, and I just want everyone to know how grateful we are to be able to, for your kindness and generosity, and for our ability to kind of, move that energy and feed people in that sense, you know. So I really appreciate this community. I don't know if we could have done it just the way that we did it in very many other places. So thank you, Payson. You guys are awesome.
It is a incredible community, and I'm going to post this. You have you know, posted on the Keep Payson Clean Facebook page, like all the different sponsors, all the businesses that have contributed and organizations. So that's something I'll share on this live stream if you're watching on our KRIM radio Facebook page. I'm going to put that up there because It is amazing, and that's something that's you hear consistently with the different nonprofits in town, where they can't operate or operate to the extent or level that they are without the local businesses and organizations and individuals that just care so much about the community, and they're so giving.
Right.
And they're like, oh, what do you need? How can we help? How can we be a part of it?
Helps a lot. We can't do it alone.
No.
Like none of this. This is. Yeah, we need everyone.
Yes. So, Ray, you with Keep Payson Clean, your primary focus is like social media or marketing or getting stuff out there. That's what you've been doing?
That's my main focus, and I do have to say that there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot more these next just few years, you know. We have a lot of things we want to just show and do, and you know, it's kind of, we want it to be kind of a surprise in a way, just so, like a reconstruction, you know? Like, not too many details, but just know it's going to be, good, because we do care about the kids, and I know all my siblings have social media, so I do want to make sure that they see the right things, and the things they're seeing are encouraging them to get out there, and not even get out there, like Jesse was saying earlier, it is about the mindset too, so just want to fill the feed with good things.
Yeah, it, you know, is what, I guess, being welcomed into, like with young people really being encouraged and welcomed into a group and encouraged to participate, say, hey, let's, you know, do this together. And then when they get involved with different projects or different groups, different efforts, then they get that sense of feeling like, wow, I contributed, I was a part of this, I made a difference, and that's very important. And if they've never done that before, then there's probably a hesitancy to do that. There's a nervousness. They're like, you know, what can I really do? Or, you know,
we definitely, we want to make the path clear. We don't want there to be that hesitant moment. You use that analogy, like, you got to get in the shower, right? It's like, you don't get in the shower when you're already clean. Like, you get in the shower to become clean. So you don't have to have a clean mindset already. You don't have to be in a good place. This is a place to come and find that, and to see that the path is clear, and that we do want to take care of it, because it is like, this is a mission, and this mission is, it's for Jesus, and it's for the people, and it's for everyone that just wants to feel love. So we want to make sure the path doesn't seem scary or hard or just a lot of work or just straight community service, like get your hours done. Like, no, we want to have a good time.
No, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be jovial and enjoyable. And something I want to add to that too. I know that when things like God and Jesus and spirituality in itself, religions, can be testy places, I just want you to know that if that affected you at all, when I was told by Jesus to be of service, there was no love these people, but if people are this way, don't love them. We're here to love people. Everyone's invited. Everybody is loved equally. Everybody is going to be cared for. No judgment is going to be casted. And so when she says, this isn't a place that you need to be clean, come and feel the water wash off some of that stuff and start to become cleaner. The way we all did. I was on the edge of killing myself when this started. You know, I can't tell you how far from clean that I was in that moment. But in a year and a half, 2 years, I can tell you that those thoughts never crossed my mind, and that and it's a lot better now, and things can be okay, and if it hurts, I know. And if it's hard, I know. And this might be hard too, but I can tell you that there's so much grandeur that comes from it. There's such a relief, there's such a healing that comes from it. This heart is worth it. The one that you're going through right now isn't. And so by being able to put that down, by being able to put some of this stuff to the side, because I'm not going to be able to help it. I'm going to talk about Jesus. I'm going to talk about God, but it's going to be from the sense of you are loved, you are accepted, there's so much grace here. Feel this mercy, feel what we have had the opportunity to, and eat some food, relax, watch some painting go on. Let's just be a community together, and then you go home after that and it's just back into whatever, you know, but for a moment in time, just come and be loved, all right? I know it hurts. I really do, but we're here for you.
One step at a time.
Yeah, and that service, you know, it's about service, serving the community, serving people. It's food is being served, but it's about service and not you know, thinking about yourself or
get out of your head for a
minute.
Giving back.
Just giving back and serving and being around others that are serving. So that's a great environment. It's just a great place to be. And so, as we said earlier, it goes way beyond just the trash cleanup. There's so much more to keep Payson clean and this community. So
another cool thing, just when people are of service together, is there's a new energy that forms there. I want to do a huge shout out to Inspiration Martial Arts. Sharon has moved up from the valley to start her that program up here, and the way that she loves those kids, the way that she has the structure, it's really beautiful. And I went out and helped them with their cleanup because they're helping us clean up Main Street by cleaning up the batting cages. Next time you're driving by there, look at all the netting's gone. All of the weeds have been picked up and pulled out. And so we're getting all of that cleaned up. And so they're helping us make the community look better. And so we were having a conversation when I was over there, and it was, look at all of the beautiful ideas. Look at all of the ideas and potential that have come out of our conversations because of what we are doing together. New conversations form, and they build new stories, and that builds a new community that is that mindedness that of each other, you know? So it's not this like crazy thing that's out there. It's like, if we start doing things differently, different conversations are going to produce different results, and we're going to have that pop and liveness on Main Street. We're going to have a fun, walkable city. We're going to have a trail system that you can literally walk the entire perimeter of Payson, and mountain biking trails, and senior centers, and pickleball, and all of the fun things that we want. But it comes from having better conversations, having better experiences with each other, and letting those experiences produce that better conversation.
There we go. So you want to come out this Saturday, 9 to noon, meet at Common Grounds. That is right there on
Common Grounds is
on Colcord.
Colcord.
That's it.
Good job.
Colcord, right there by Exhibition Church, a little coffee shop. And Keep Payson Clean will be set up outside. They'll have the grabbers, waters, vests too. You have the safety vests.
Of course, we'll have lots of vests this time around since we're along the 87.
Yep, and bags.
Please be smart. Do not go in the road. Like, this is one of those things where it is at your own risk, you know. But that just means use your common sense. Don't get in the highway. Don't go out and do that kind of crazy stuff. It's not worth it, and it's unnecessary. So, we'll just leave it with that. Be safe and smart while you're doing it. We don't want anybody to get hurt, man. We're just going out there to make things clean and have fun.
There it is. And then afterwards, the dinner is from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Shroom Room. Free music, food, live art, and then there'll be a special Keep Payson Clean menu. So you can get some good drinks, some nice hot drinks, because it will be getting cooler. You can be out there around the fire pits, the heaters, dancing to the music to stay warm. So it'll be great. And again, I'll put that page up, or that sheet up, that shows all the sponsors, and it's just amazing, all of the businesses, organizations that have come together to support Keep Payson Clean, and you definitely want to check it out. This is the final cleanup of the year.
It is.
And then big plans for next year, so you have to wait and see.
You're going to have to wait. We shutting our social media down November 17th. Under construction.
There it is.
We also need our time, you know.
It's a lot, but.
It is, oh yeah,
Gotta
it
get some
is.
planning time.
Yep, running, doing a website, social media, all of it, videos and everything.
Yeah.
It takes time. So, yeah. Well, cool. Well, thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you, Ray.
Always a pleasure, Chris. Thank you.
It is great. Love having you guys, and hopefully see everyone out there this Saturday.
Come out Saturday! It's gonna be so much fun.
It will. So hey, it is time now to get back to the music here on KRIM, and then we're also going to have a quick update from the National Weather Service. But again, we'd love to see you guys out there. Come on out. You will have a great time, and make sure you come out for the dinner afterwards.
Dress warm.
Dress warm, but it's so cool, getting together with everybody after and just fellowshipping, having a good time, talking with each other, meeting new people, making new friends. So that's always a good time. So thank you everyone for listening and watching this morning. Thank you to One Tom Plumber for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's a beautiful day out there, so go outside and have fun. All right.
I think that was my favorite one we've done so far.